Because for my Amberlynn videos, I make them separate, like separate from the reaction video part. So then I do, I just have a way of doing things. Do you understand? I have to excuse the ugliness at this time because I didn't put any makeup on and I realized, oh my God, I don't have an intro. So I'm sorry. Baby girl does her best, okay? I've been sick. I love you guys. I'm glad you're here. Let's watch the girl. We got to find out if she went to her therapy appointment, all that stuff. So I'm glad you're here. Let's watch. Let's watch this motherfucking shit.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So today is January 31st and I have an appointment today. I actually have a consultation with a therapist who specializes in BPD and CPTSD, which is perfect for me. I was diagnosed.
Sorry to pause it like right away, but reaction channel, guys. So I am doing just that. That's why, like, I have to pause because it's got to be, like, transformative, and I'm transforming the video, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, that was a weird voice. But anyways, it is therapy day. Aren't you excited? I know I am, because I want good things for Amberlynn, unlike a lot of people, and I want to see her go to therapy. I want to see how she reacts to it, especially with being with a therapist that is specializing in her diagnoses, because I have the same diagnoses and I am now going to therapy. So it's kind of cool because me and Amberlynn are therapy buddies and we're also Semiglutide buddies. But I've lost 50 pounds. I don't know what's taking Amberlynn so long, but she'll get there. Especially if they double her dose. Like, I'm on actually Zepbound tirzepatide, and it's different, and I've heard it's a lot better than these other ones, but man.
Those things a couple years ago, and since then I have not seen a therapist. The psychologist who diagnosed me, I did see them for a bit, but they did not specialize in that, and they recommend you need to see someone who specializes in these things. And I'm like, I know, but I don't know, it's scary for me, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm extremely nervous, and it's literally just a 15-minute consultation to see if we're the right fit. That's about to happen in about 30 minutes, and I'll let you guys know how it went.
What are you nervous about? What are you nervous for? It's no big deal. Just a consultation. You're there for just a short time, and it's just to see if you two, if you and that therapist click, if you connect. You know what I'm saying? And you have the personality to where you can pretty much click with anybody. You can't judge someone else's anxieties, though, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to shame her for her timing with her anxiety.
Is my phone staying still? Yes. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So obviously, I've had my consultation.
That'll be good
I'll
for
talk
you.
more about that later. Me and
I'm
my
glad
mom
you're
just
with Mama Lynn, too.
grabbed a bite to eat because we're about to go to electronic bingo. I have been so sad, and it's just nice to be out with my mom. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Oh. Windy out here. It is windy.
I can't.
Oh, what are you doing?
Her laugh. I love it.
I was
so here we are again, everyone.
I was walking.
Oh
God. Oh my God, is it broke?
Oh, funny, right?
Look at my mom's outfit.
Amberlynn, or actually I should say Cinnamolyn at her finest, you guys. Just the way she sets up her camera, doesn't even let Mama Lynn know that's there. She just walks up and fucking wow. Mama Lynn reminds me of a couple of my family members, to be quite honest. And Zachary Michael said that too in his video, and it's yeah, I can relate to that. But him and I are both he's from Chicago, I'm from Wisconsin, and I believe that a lot of these types of women exist in the Midwest area. I mean, tell me if there's other areas of the U.S. in the comments that you might have an aunt or you know, whatever, even your mom, whatever the case, you know, just a badass.
I was like, dang, that shirt's so pretty. I've never
Badass
seen it
like
before. Guess where she
Amberlynn
got
and her
it?
radtastic shirt, her cigarette, like it's like Zachary Michael said. It's just got
Yeah, Goodwill.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, right by my house.
It really
Look at that
is.
shirt. I thought it was so cute on her.
Oh, it's long sleeve. What?
I just realized that we're wearing the same colors.
Oh wow.
Oh, you're weird.
Black and red.
I'm so full.
Hell yeah.
Really cheap.
For one, I'm loving the grammar, the member, this or the member that, member this, and, you know, all the memories. I just get I crack up so hard when people do that. Or the library. Oh my God. It drives me crazy. Oh well, come on. Who am I? You know what I'm saying?
Remember when I carried around the little baby chick?
I do remember that.
It's like I have these small.
I think her name was Her.
Really?
Yeah.
Who named her?
You did.
Oh my God. Okay, do you remember when the red barn and the only way that I would poop
Her?
is when I put on the boots and I'd walk through my diaper and squat?
Yeah. Or you put on those boots Easter egg hunting and you got that lick the blue egg, you find a yellow egg.
Why would I do that?
Each egg. I don't know.
That's so weird.
So funny.
Or when I got 3rd degree burns. It's like I remember all of these things.
Wow.
Things from
Ramen on you.
Dad surprised me with a bike one time before we went camping.
Oh, that's just to give you guys wheels so you leave us alone when we got to the campsite.
I know. Yeah, like I've shared like, oh, we've gone camping and stuff, and everyone's like, oh, that means she had such a good childhood. It's like, no. Do you know what my parents were doing at camping?
In the tent.
Oh my gosh.
Arguing, trying to get high.
Yeah, and me and my brother were out doing our own thing, but still, like, I enjoyed it still slightly, because that was at least a break in our monotony.
Change of scenery, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a terrible parent, but
We don't have to
Mama
talk
Lynn.
about.
I was a terrible parent too. You know what? And growing up, I remember being a little girl and being like, I want to be the best mommy ever. And it was like my dream. It still, haunts me every single day of my life that I wasn't the good parent that I wanted to be, because things happen, like life happened and things got messed up and everything got fucked up. But you know what? Just work on yourself and change and do the things that you need to do to be a better person. And that's what I strive for every single day of my life, is to be a good person, you know? And I truly believe that Amberlynn, Mama Lynn, they're in a growth period. Like, this is her like healing era, and I'm kind of going through that as well myself. So I like watching her journey and kind of trying to relate to it in a way, but also like, because I do like Amberlynn as a person. I know a lot of people don't, and I get it. I understand. Like, I know she's lied and she's been abusive and she's been horrible to her exes, and that's stuff that she can't change, but she can change herself for the better now. So I think if she's making the efforts to do so now, great. But she does also, and she should also, go back and do like her apology era, you know, where you apologize to everyone that you've wronged, whether you were
can't change that right now.
So I'm talking about that right now. Gets deep. Can you imagine if we had a podcast?
Why do they call it podcast? What's POD stand for? It stands for something, you would think.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I don't really have no hair left. It's getting so thin. I don't know what the heck's going on.
It's the Oklahoma, because ever since I moved here, my hair's been thinning.
It's Oklahoma.
How does that make any sense? So you can order drinks here, and they deliver it to you. And she delivered it to me, and I turned my cup around, and she wrote "pretty sure" on it. Isn't that sweet?
What is it? Let me see.
Oh my god.
Kitty me.
Oh, I love that one. So, it is so sweet to see this. Her just messing around with Mama Lynn and not being stuck at home all sad and depressed and lonely and whatever. So that's really good to see. I really enjoy that. And I think that's going to help her healing process and becoming the person that she wants to be. So that's wonderful to see for her. And so it is good to see too, because you see that most heterosexual women will run back to the guy or stay with the guy even. So like when she was in Wisconsin and she seemed rather miserable there with Foodie Tommy, she could have stayed there, but she made the decision to come back to Mama Lynn. Why is that? I really do think she wants this connection badly with Mama Lynn, you know, and I do think something was going on, I think, in Wisconsin that she just wasn't down with, and I think it really, really freaked her out, to be honest with you, and she wanted to get home, because if you look at her vlogs while she was there, they were awful. Absolutely awful.
Guys, hello. I have been home for a little bit now. Me and my mom had such a good time. My stepdad was there. None of us won, but I actually met a subscriber when I went to Glow in the Dark Bingo, which I vlogged a little bit of that. Then we started talking on Instagram, and she wants to be like a little bingo buddy. So she did end up going there because she's never done electric bingo before. So I did see her there, but me, my mom, and my stepdad, we sit in the smoking section because they smoke cigarettes. And my bingo buddy actually did not sit in the smoker section, but it was still fun to see her there. But yeah, highly recommend electric bingo. So I want to give a few updates. The first one is about my 10-day challenge that I was doing. So I very much have put that on hold. Like sitting here and just like vlogging my food and weighing myself every day and like talking about that all day is like not really what I want to like preoccupy my mind with. I'm going through a lot mentally. I am going through a breaking heart, and I am sad all day long. I try very hard to come on here and like put on a mask and try to be as positive as possible, but like deep down I'm hurting and it's affecting my life. I will say though, I was having a really good time showing you guys what I was eating, logging on my MyFitnessPal and like weighing myself daily and showing you guys.
Amberlynn, that's all you gotta do is make it fun. You know what I'm saying? Don't just give up. Be innovative. Don't give up on it. Just make it fun for yourself so that it distracts your mind. Because literally, like you said, what are you doing but walking around the house sad and depressed? And I would be careful just meeting a subscriber at some bingo by your place there in Oregon, because meeting a subscriber, you could be meeting a potential stalker, somebody that knows you were going, you know, somebody, they all know you go to bingo, you live it. I don't know if you've ever like said exactly the town or anything that you live in, but I don't know, Amberlynn, that's just this weird, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but you do have a lot more subscribers than I do, so
the calories and the weigh-ins. So once my brain just feels a little better and my heart feels a little better, I will definitely start doing that again. It's just really hard to do anything lately. So the fact that like I do get up every day and I try to make the best of it, like it's putting in a lot of effort. Trust me. So the next thing I want to talk about is Semiglutide. Am I still going to be taking it, etc., etc.? And the answer is yes, I am. But there's an issue. I have no more Semiglutide, and today is Friday, and I'm supposed to literally double my dose on Sunday, and I don't even have any. They told me to contact them about it. I did that. I even vlogged, and I was like, you guys, I messaged the provider because it was my third shot. That's when I was supposed to tell them. He asked if I wanted to double my dose. I said yes, and it still hasn't shipped. And that was almost 2 weeks ago. Like something like this wouldn't bother me if it was like a materialistic thing, but this is like a medicine and I'm relying on this company, you know? So it is just a little frustrating. My fingers are crossed that like
they should.
Maybe tomorrow it'll get shipped out. Like it's Saturday and I'm pretty sure things ship out on Saturdays. So again, fingers are crossed, and I will definitely keep you guys updated. Like, I was just genuinely looking forward to doubling my dose actually, because it's not working at all. So I hope that like
that's just it.
once
You
I
have
do
to
double
give
my
it
dose,
time.
like it'll actually start being in effect, because I'm taking it for a reason. Which reminds me, I have had some people ask like,
doesn't make
why
you
does
nauseous.
semaglutide make you nauseous? Does it like
Well, a
depend on
little
what
bit
you're
it does,
eating?
but-
And no, it doesn't. Semaglutide makes a lot of people nauseous. That's like one of the biggest side effects, and that is the reason why it makes people not want to eat. I never notice a difference whether I eat something very small the day prior or a little heavier the day prior. Like, if I'm getting nauseous, it's literally just because that's a side effect that decided to happen, not really based on the food that I'm eating. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is my all members live streams. There is something I'm noticing, because obviously an all members live stream means it's not open to everybody to watch. I currently have over 200 members, and I genuinely was not even expecting to have like 20. So you guys are absolutely amazing and so sweet.
That's
and
good,
just so supportive,
Amberlynn.
and I appreciate that so much. I'm already looking forward to my next live stream. But anyways, the thing that I'm noticing is like, it's kind of like a game of telephone. People are contacting me in my Instagram, saying things I've mentioned in my live stream, but it's very just like twisted, and it's a little different and not exactly what I said. So obviously there are reactors out there reacting to my live stream, but not really reacting.
That's
it.
stupid.
They're just like
there are a
narrating what I
lot
said or
of
did in the live
reaction
stream, because you can't.
channels that only have one reason, Amberlynn, and for the reaction content at all, and that's to just make Amberlynn look like shit, you know? Honestly, to me, that's just ignorant. I don't like that. It's stupid. I know Amber, like I said, has done a lot of bullshit, whatever. But when is it time to forgive? When is it time to let that go? When is it time to realize that someone's growth is happening right now? When is it time to be an adult and stop pointing the finger and saying that they are a horrible person and hiding behind a screen because you, in fact, are the horrible person? Because that's usually what it is. And I'm not trying to hate on anybody, but what it is that somebody doesn't want to, you know, deal with their own shit they got going on. So they love to talk about somebody else and put down somebody else, because then they're not having to sit there and deal with their own bullshit or look at their own life, you know? And it's cliche as it is, but it's true. So, no, I do not agree with Amberlynn's bullshit, but at the same time, Amberlynn, I'm like your big mouth, big sister. And from now on, when you fuck around, I'm going to make you find out. Do you understand? I'm going to call you out, but let you know that I love you. So after I beat your ass. No, I'm kidding. Oh.
Behind a paywall. So it's like the game of telephone, which was one of my favorite games in elementary school, but it's very much not my favorite game right now. I do not mind reaction channels like narrating or saying what happened in my live stream, but I would appreciate it if people didn't like exaggerate what I said or twist what I said. Like, I genuinely want it to be exactly what I said. Like, if you're gonna narrate it and like dumb it down a bit, but like twisting and like exaggerating, I just don't think that's very fair. So a lot of you are not getting like the real information of the matter. So this is just another way for me to say, like, you guys are more than welcome to join my members. So far, it's a wonderful community, a lot of supporters. Yes, there might have been a troll or two, one in particular that I can think of, and I'm fine with that. I am totally fine with a troll or two. I'm fine with the hard questions. Doesn't always mean I'm gonna answer them. I have to be comfortable in the moment. Like, I'm fine with all that stuff. Like, the only type of people I'm not gonna allow in my chat are like people who are just like awful. But truly, if you guys want to find out all the tea genuinely and hang out with me one-on-one with a lot of other amazing people in the chat, then definitely join. There's a link down below. There's a little join button, I think, next to the subscription area. So definitely join. I would love to see you guys there on Tuesday. So the last thing I want to update you guys on is the therapist. Genuinely, she was so kind, and I loved that, because she was like, a lot of people with BPD get judged even by other therapists. that sometimes people with BPD are hard to work with, hard to understand. Some of her favorite clients actually have BPD, and she genuinely enjoys working with people like me. And it made me feel so seen. And like, it didn't stop there, because I explained to her, I was diagnosed with BPD and CPTSD. And she explained to me that when people have BPD and CPTSD at the same time, that they become anxiously attached. And I was like, jaw on the floor, because that is literally me. And it's like debilitating sometimes. So it's like, we haven't even had like the first session. It was literally just a consultation, and already it's like,
well, yay for you, Amberlynn. That's awesome. That's a beautiful thing that this therapist is like working for you, because I think you're going to thrive, and this is what you need, is to make sure that your first impressions get you in, because you are very much someone that takes a first impression and you run with it, and that's all you know about the person, and you're one of those that doesn't care about the rest. You know what I'm saying? But I am so glad that you like your therapist and everything. I do hope that you keep the fucking appointment. You hear me?
A vibe. It's gonna be a lot of hard work, and I want to update you guys as much as I can and as much as I feel comfortable. I know I get judged a lot based on like my past actions and things that I've done in past relationships, or even here on YouTube. It's crazy, because a lot of the things that I've done has been because I have BPD, and it's like, in the past, even probably recent, I have used it as an excuse, having BPD, for all of these things. And now it's like, I want to like have it as a reason, like the reason why I've done those things, instead of like making it an excuse. And for a while there, I was like, what is the difference? Like, what is the difference between an excuse and a reason / explanation? An excuse is when you're not going to take accountability for it. An explanation is when you finally take accountability and you do something to change it. And I'm currently right here. Took me a while to get there, but like, I want this Amberlynn to just like go away. I'm not gonna be perfect. It's gonna take time, and I'm just feeling.
Girl, we are like on the same exact fucking. We are on like the same exact fucking wavelength, bitch. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you know, I am fucking proud of you, Amber. And I don't know if people tell you that often, but bitch, seriously, I am so proud of you right now. All the stuff you're saying, you're not giving up on the Semiglutide, you're doing things the right way, bitch. Show the people, man, who you are. You understand? You need to get the kids microchipped, though, and then you'll calm the masses. You understand? Think about it, bitch. Think about it, bitch. Think about it, bitch. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Sorry.
And my first appointment is on Thursday. I really just want to do the right thing. I want to be a good person. I want to just heal and be better. Before we get too emotional, I think I'm just gonna end this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Well, what a vlog, right? I mean, we got a taste of Mama Lynn. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. We got Amberlynn got out of the house, went to her appointment. We got to see Cinnamolyn came to the show. I mean, then we saw Mamalyn and reminisced, and then after the reminiscing happened, we went home, and that was it. That's basically it. But that's Amberlynn. So we can't expect too much. You understand? So anyways, have a good night. I'm gonna go and rest because I think I'm getting sick, and that's no fun. So I'm gonna go and lay down, and I just want you all to know then I love you and thank you for coming and watching about the girl. Because even though she's boring, I'm not. Hey! Ho! Whatever. Anyways, I love you. Bye. See you later. Don't be a fucking asshole.
Bathed in your witch's brew, you get your way by charming those around you.